Hi, I'm Mark from Performance Golf. I've been a golf professional now for 25 years, and one of the biggest problems I see with the club golfer is the golfers trying to get consistent. One of the techniques I've used over a number of years with my weekend golfers is playing to your personal par, which means your personal par on a par 4, if you're on an 18 handicap, is 5. If you're on a 36 handicap, is 6. If you're on a scratch handicap, is 4. When you shoot your par, everybody should be having 2 putts on every green. So on a par 4, if you're on an 18 handicap, you should be hitting the green in 3 shots and taking your 2 putts. And if you're on 36 handicap, 4 shots on and 2 putts. And if you're on scratch or your Tiger Woods, you take 2 putts and 2 shots on. Let's take you to the golf course and I'll explain it to you. So why tee off with a driver when you're an inconsistent driver and end up here in the trees with no shot, when you can tee up with one of these and have a clear shot to the green? So here I am on the 11th hole at my favourite golf course here in Sydney, and it's 260 metres in length, and I'm going to play for my personal par being on an 18 handicap, which means it's a par 5, so it's on in 3 shots. So I'm going to tee off with my 7-iron just to hit the fairway. So yes, I could have teed off with the driver and found myself in the trees, but teeing off with a 7-iron, it's a lot shorter. I found the fairway because the 7-iron's more consistent than my driver. Now I'm just going to hit it up near the green. So by hitting the fairway for 1, hitting a pitching wedge up here for 2, I've now got a simple chip shot to the green, and that will be 3. Once I get on the green, I take my 2 putts. Now here's the trick. If you've practiced your short game with your pitching wedge, and you chip this close and hold the putt, that's where you improve your handicap. So just because it's a par 4 or a par 5 doesn't mean you always have to tee off with a driver. Sometimes it's a lot easier with an iron. So there we have it, a nice easy 5 and a par 4 if you're on 18 handicap. You don't need distance off the tee to have the good score and be consistent. You just need to hit the fairway, make sure your short game is up to scratch, and take your 2 putts for your personal par. If you need help with your personal par, just drop in to see your Performance Golf Professional.